Hello. Alrighty. Everything seems to be working. It is a new morning on DayZ. And I have been wandering in the dark for a long time and I've got no clue where I am. I've just come out of BMC, so I want to say Northwest Airfield or Vibe, or at least it's back that way, so I'm going to head back that way. Playing on official servers, so and we're on PlayStation 5 as well, so unfortunately we don't have the experimental mode. But yeah, hopefully we can get our hands on that soon once it drops to live servers. So keen. There's gas over there, so that must be viable. Yep, that's the gas station. Literally got NVG goggles and no helmet or head strap to use them. So sad. So sad. So that is going to be the mission today. Try and find a tactical helmet or a head strap to use night vision goggles. Also, I was looking at DMC, I found myself a full 60 round mag. Well, not a full 60 round mag, I already had the 60 round mag, but yeah, found some bullets to fill it up. It's only half full. Hopefully this rain goes away, because bloody hell. What server am I on? I was hoping to keep that a little bit of a secret until the live stream ends, just to stop people logging in and trying to kill me just for the digs of it, which is always fun, but I can see how you get a laugh out of that. I am on an Australian server, and if you watch some of my recent videos, you'll probably be able to guess which one. Which server do you usually play? So this is the northern side of Eyeball. I know where we are now. I know exactly where we are. So we'll make our way to northwest. Server has been pretty active throughout the night. I was live streaming that, but I don't think I'm going to post that to the channel just because the quality of the nighttime footage on YouTube just sucks. It absolutely sucks. It's literally just a black screen. Literally just a black screen. So yeah, hopefully the daytime's a bit, or at least half as eventful as the nighttime was. There was 2 chopper crashes and a hell of a lot of shots off to the west. And yeah, I just couldn't track them, couldn't find them. I could barely see, let alone you guys watching on the video. So yeah, I don't think that'll be uploaded to YouTube. Last time we were over here on this character, there was very, very little action. Very little. So hopefully it's a bit different this time around. Having said that, I think I'll just jinx myself and I'm going to bump into a 5-man squad, but I suppose that's just how it goes, isn't it? I really, really cannot wait for this update. Just to be able to explore the new airfield. It's going to be unreal. And I think I'm actually going to head down here a bit. See that barracks. bit risky, isn't it? Ghillie definitely blends in well with the concrete. Using it to full effect. This spot right here is such a good little area to just hang around in and get a good view of the whole airfield. Give you some hard cover from the north side. And I've actually got to change my sensitivity around. Feels super slow. Been messing around with it lately. A little bit better. Look at that, the sun's out. You beauty. Right. See, this is not how Northwest Airfield should be. Hopefully the new update brings a bit more people to this area, because, yeah, for the past, I don't know how many times I come here, there's no shots, no people, no sign of anyone. It's a ghost town. And the only reason I'm here is for PvP. I'm not even here for the loot. Like, the loot that spawns in this area is the same as VMC, Starry military tents, Starry military base. There's no real reason to come here other than a massive military base, which is probably why most people don't. They probably think it's, you know, a popular place to go. And in reality, it feels like everyone fucking avoids it, because it's like reverse psychology almost. I'm gonna check this one bunker. I hate checking these bunkers just because they're so open. I'm gonna check this one bunker for a head strap, and then I'm gonna move on down to Starry. See if we can find anyone skulking around there. It's usually a pretty hot part of the map. Definitely more people around than fucking good old Northwest. As I say that, we find police pants dropped in a bunker, so someone's been here recently. Swap their pants out, because that is not a spawn. I really hope I get proved wrong right now and just hear a massive gunfight somewhere, but I doubt it. The airfield has been so dead. Let me know, do you guys find much action at the Northwest Airfield, or do you have the same sort of experience? Is it dead? Plenty of people getting around, or do you not really come here very often? I don't know. I feel like the only reason I come here is just to find people to kill. And every time I come here I get disappointed. If the update brings anything, and it's got heaps of good features in it, I at least hope that it brings everyone back to this area of the map. It should. The whole Northwest Airfield's getting a rework, so I'd imagine everyone's keen to get in here and have a look at it. I don't know if NVG Headstraps are just rare, but god, I feel like I'm getting really unlucky. I can't find one to save my life. I'd love to keep the Ghillie hood just to be a full Ghillie, but I this point it's fucking easier to find the night vision goggles than it is to find the night vision head strap. That over there is a proper crash. See that faint smoke bellowing up in the distance? I wonder if there's someone skulking around that. Might go and check that out. That could be where our head strap's waiting to be found. I don't know why I'm so cold. I suppose all my clothes are still wet from the rain. I'll quickly wring them out before we go over there. Don't want to be crouching through a bush and then hear shivers. I don't have any duct tape or anything to fix my gloves up with either. There was a huge gunfight that we were involved in on this server just the other night actually. Oh, oh. The pistol shots back in tab. Let's go check that out. Up here. I wonder how many people that is. I'd love to get myself a sniper that I can suppress. Blaze is great, but not being able to suppress it is just driving me insane. Oh, you'd have already looted that fucking crack as well. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. We are currently tracking. There they are right there, wow. Get a good look at them here in a second. See if they're a solo or a duo. Should do anyway if they're running up that hill like that. Looks like one. Try and make it to that tree line, but I just don't want to be too exposed. I'm really skylined on this ridge right now, especially from their point of view. I just see bigger sort of sprinting off over in the... They do look pretty geared at first glance, so I'd imagine they'll be running north still. Definitely got to draw them out. I'm going to get back on this hill. I'm going to try and make it to that before them. I'm definitely closer than they are. Still shooting down the town. I've only heard that one gun so far as well, so I'm assuming it's only one person. Go down and suss it out, I think. Tent there on the road. wish my character had stopped shivering. Plenty of shots about now. You'd have to assume he'd run to those shots. Surely. Jesus. Literally right there. Guys don't look super weird. That guy in SKS that I spotted there. Obviously a fight over that chopper crash, I'd say. Who cares about the loot? It'll be right. It's not our loot, we're just borrowing it. We'll get it back one day. Last time I spotted them, they were pretty far up this tree line. Maybe we'll keep our eyes peeled, move bush to bush, utilise this ghillie as much as we can. Great if my character would stop fucking shivering. That's going to get me killed for sure. Another shot would be great. Just to locate him a bit there. That guy definitely looked like he was still on high alert. Can I ring out a ghillie? Can't. Obviously what's making me so cold. Play this really slow, because I reckon what they've done is they've probably killed a player that they've been stalking from that chopper crash. Possibly even shot their grenade on their vest, and that's where we heard the explosion from. And they'll just be prone, I reckon. They'll be prone on the body, just looting. And me shivering right now is not helping. Around about here is where I saw that player last. They could be anywhere by now. Too. Holy crap. My heart is pounding, holy crap. three players. Plate carrier, plate carrier. Time to go. Squad of 3. I don't know if I should have pissed them off like that. Oh well. We've gone and done it now. Definitely push back a bit. Old mate will probably be down to yellow health and hit him right in the plate carrier. I probably should have taken that headshot. I don't know. I always feel like when I line those headshots up and they're standing still, they're just going to like flick at the last second and just flinch out of the way. Almost like they see the bullet coming. That's where a suppressor would have just been unreal. They would have had no clue where that shot would have came from. What I might do is I'm going to wait in this tree line here. Just going to wait to see if they push me. Definitely want a piece. I think I'm still up there. They're definitely not shooting at me, they're just shooting in my direction, it feels like. No, there's no reason for them to be trying to suppress me right now, like, unless they're pushing up or moving around or flanking in some way. don't really have anything that can be used as a bit of bait either. There we go. They're doing it. They're coming around. I was going to drop some stuff off in this bush, but honestly, if I die, that's fine. I'm not going to run back here. This would definitely be the direction that they'd flank down in. He was running right to left. So you'd have to assume he'd be pushing down this tree line if he's sort of pushing up this way. That's bait for sure. I'm going to take this opportunity to flank. Obviously not pushing down here. I don't know if it's they don't want to come down this far or what their fucking deal is, but I'm going to take this opportunity just to sprint across this open paddock. Hopefully they're not looking this direction. Try and just pivot. Man, I definitely should have taken that headshot. I'm not sure if it would have killed him just with a single shot. I'm not too sure if they saw me either, so I don't know if they might not even be thinking it's a ghillie, and hopefully not. Second people start to look for a ghillie, it's sort of, that's a bit. If they're not checking the bushes as much sort of thing, then you can sort of, sometimes I don't even worry. Just like before when I was laying on the ground, they obviously weren't looking for a ghillie, so they didn't really open their eyes to see me. I can hide in plain sight when no one really expects a ghillie to. over here. Look at this tree line. See what we can find. Three fully geared players is what we are stalking right now. We just took a pop shot at one. Potentially hit one. Potentially hit another one as well. And I think we might have pissed them off because they are chasing me down. I'd love to know how much that the guy with the black jumper is down to. I'd assume he's down to yellow health because plate carriers, they just help your tank so much. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone going? If I can even kill one of them, I'll be happy. I'm crouch walking through these trees because I feel like one of them might be hanging back. Got one there that I see. No. I might have just assumed that I've run as well, which is sort of what I did do. I just fucking legged it. Yes, Audrey, this is a third-person server, unfortunately. I'd love to play a first-person server, but populations on console are just so low. So, yeah. Unfortunately, you just got to join them. Can't beat them, you got to join them. Mostly I try and play in first-person, just because I like that. That's just my preference, but yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to use third person as well. If you're on a third person server, you can't not use it or you're at a massive disadvantage. Peeking over the top of doors and stuff and windows, people just abuse it. That's why I'd much rather play on a first person server. But it is what it is. It's all good. Man, I wonder where they've gone. Like right now. Right now I'm abusing it. Just look over this crest. This is the tree line they sort of disappeared into as I shot them. The 3-man squad. They had yellow armbands on, so maybe they got a base somewhere. Possibly even a stash running down here too. Or a car. Yeah, it does suck. I mean, yeah. I can definitely see why people enjoy third-person servers. It's a lot more, I'd say, easier. But, yeah, I don't know. I just find people abuse it sometimes. They've definitely fixed it a bit. But, yeah, it can be abused, which is something that I don't really like. But, yeah, if you're on a third-person server, you definitely got to use it. Or you're at a massive disadvantage. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I do see where you're coming from. I don't know, I seem to struggle sometimes. Like, this is a pretty high population server at the moment. There's probably about 45 people on at the moment, and like, yeah, there's shots pretty well everywhere, which is pretty uncommon, I'd say. I've been struggling to find people lately. That's sort of why I just took the shot at those 3 players. I don't know if you caught that or not, but we were up in that tree line over there. We caught 3 people with yellow armbands sort of disappearing into these trees, and we took a pop shot at one. Sort of pissed them off, and yeah, we're on a bit of a flank at the moment. I can't seem to find them, or they probably can't seem to find me either. No, they definitely chased me. They chased me up in that direction. I sort of backed off a bit, trying to hope to lead them into an Org-AX spray, pick them off one by one, but yeah, they definitely chased me. Sort of tried to bait me around a bit. They've fired a couple of shots since then. Obviously not at me, but just bait shots. And yeah, I'm gonna make my way back up to where I shot. At this point, I'm literally just here trying to basically give this gear away. Cool Ghillie, yeah. Yes, yeah, Livonia. I do love Livonia. Unfortunately, that's another thing. Like, I love playing Livonia. I hardly ever play it just because the populations in Australian servers are so low on Livonia. I think there's only 1 or 2 Livonia servers, and no one seems to play them. I've got a feeling I'm just going to walk into one of their M4s here, but we're risking it for the biscuit. If we can take out one of them, I'll be happy. I was glancing up this way when we were down below on that other tree line, and I saw the silhouette of one of them sort of rummaging through the bushes looking for me. Yeah, this character's been alive for a long time, as you can see from the little hairs on my chinny chin chin right now. So yeah, I'm not too fussed if we lose all this gear. Even though there's a wipe coming, and your characters actually stay with all their loot, which is crazy. I thought they were going to wipe the whole system. Yeah, I'm not too worried. We'll get it back eventually. So Yeah, I was down there. I saw our old mate up here, just skulking around. Wonder if he's pushed down to that tree line. No, so I'm pretty sure on the 5th or the 7th of November they're wiping just the servers. So just the physical servers are getting wiped, all the bases and the loot and everything on the stashes are going to be gone. But anything that you have on your character, so if I log out with your character now and obviously don't log back in until after the update, I'll keep all this gear. Which is pretty crazy. Like, yeah, I could just pick up all the crates and make multiple accounts and pick up everything from my bases and log off with it all to keep it. That's one thing that I'm definitely going to try out in the new update, is making a base, because yeah, I've never really touched that side of the game. I don't know why. Dead player. No, zombie. That's the zombies they killed, obviously. No, it really isn't that hard to get gear in Livonia. I played it properly. I played the map for the first time there just the other day and made a video out of it. You can check that out on the channel if you want. Shameless plug. But yeah, I was so, like, me and Ben were so surprised how quickly we found a punch card and everything. I thought it would take us ages. But yeah, we found a punch card super quick, like literally right off the rip. Made our way to the bunker and came out of there with literally another character with a full ghillie. LARs, he had an SVD from the convoy. And those characters are still alive to this day, actually. The video is going to come out soon for those. Oh, legend. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Here we go, this is where I die. We're in full fuck it mode at the moment. Just shot of the 3-man squad and we are legging it through open fields. I'd imagine they're long gone by now. They look like they're on a mission, they weren't sticking around. Excellent. Cool. That is amazing, that's good. If there was one thing that I could improve upon in these videos, what would you say it would be? I really don't care how harsh you are. I would love some constructive criticism. Do you think they're too long, or would you like them longer, or a bit more of a story, less edited? I don't know. Let me know. Oh, cool. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you liked it. That's really good to hear. Yeah, I just used yeah, console editing. Yeah, I just used the PlayStation Share Factory actually. I was messing around with that back when I had a PlayStation 4 on the older videos, which are absolutely terrible, by the way, when I look back on them. And yeah, now I've got a PlayStation 5. The Share Factory app is obviously way better as well. And that's sort of all I use to edit. Definitely helps that the PlayStation 5 can record in 4K. That tree line there seems to be very popular lately. And also made the mistake of bloody gagging myself. So I can't get that off now unless I somehow convince a random player to take it off for me, but I don't know how I'm going to do that because I cannot speak, because I've got a fucking gag on my mouth. Yeah, I've been really tempted to buy a keyboard and mouse for the PlayStation 5 and see how that goes. I don't know how it works with the servers. I know there's keyboard and mouse specific servers, or like, you can't play on any server, but wow, committed 800 plus hours. I got no idea how many hours I've got. I'll have to check it after this live stream. But yeah, majority of my hours used to be on PlayStation 4, so I don't know if it would have tracked that. And I do have two other accounts that I use for sort of like a squad gameplay and a solo account. And this is just like my main account, but yeah. So it's sort of spread over all three accounts. I might have to add it up. I've got no idea. I definitely know Cherno fairly well. I haven't fully explored it, which is surprising. Yeah, okay, so there is only specific servers you can play it on. Yeah, I mostly know Cherno. Like, this is probably my most well-known area. Starry, Novi, Starroy, Northwest Airfield, and Vibor, VMC, that whole sort of area. But yeah, I don't know, anywhere out like Zelenogorsk and Mishkino, I know my way around that. I sort of know my way around the coast and stuff, but other than that, I can definitely find my way to Tizzy and Severograd and places if I had to. But yeah, some of the smaller towns, I think I'd 100% have to use a map. But like me with directions, I'm so bad. Still alive zombies in the military base. That's pretty clear. I've got night vision goggles and I don't have a helmet or a head strap to use them. That's why I headed to that chopper crash to try and find a head strap. And ran into that 3-man squad. There was a huge gunfight here just the other night. Multiple people, multiple groups. Somehow I managed to come out with really good, 3 sets of night vision, really good gear, drum mags and 60 round mags for an AUG and a suppressed AUG and M70 and everything. I don't know how I managed to do that of all people, but alright, Starry looks very, very clear. No dead zombies, no recently aggroed zombies. I don't really need anything down there. I've got chlorine tablets, so I don't even need to use a well. And this is something that I struggle with. When I get this geared in the game, I have nothing else to do in my head except for find players and kill them. Yeah, right. So you liked the intro, did you? That was one thing that I was tossing up about because yeah, right. So you can just sit here and just spot them off on the horizon. Good on you. Yeah, the intro was definitely something that I was sort of umming and ahhing about, and I don't know whether to include it again in the next episode that I make. But I might have to now that you've said that. Just for you. I really enjoyed it too. I really enjoyed how it came out after I edited it. I was really happy with it. God, that always freaks me out when the zombies spawn in and they start legging it like they're aggroed. I should shoot her just for sprinting like that. Excellent, excellent, righto. I'll definitely do that in the next episode then. Those characters are still alive and we're still sort of running around this area. And yeah, I'm hoping it sort of wraps itself up soon. We either die or get somewhat geared beyond all belief. I mean, we already are just geared to the teeth on those characters right now. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah. Especially after looting the bunker, that was just like set up for success. Man, I'm a bit upset that I've lost those 3 players because I would have loved to just mess around with them as a ghillie. I swore I just heard footsteps behind me. Just real faint ones. I don't know if you ever get that in your headset. Before you can actually hear the footsteps, you can sort of hear real faint footsteps in the distance. Yeah, okay, so it was more so like a cliffhanger-y sort of bait you in sort of intro. You sort of tried to, you sort of wanted to see what was going to happen. A bit of a teaser sort of thing. That's definitely what I made it as, and that's what it was intended as, and it's really good that it fucking worked the way it did. I'm happy to hear that. Really happy to hear that. And honestly, that's probably why in most of my videos on Cherno you're going to see me and Ben just roaming the sort of triangle between Starry, VMC, Northwest Airfield, Starry, VMC, Northwest Airfield, because, I don't know, that is just the part of the map that we know the best. Such a weird encounter inside that bunker, wasn't it? Like, they must have logged off. They must have used the pox grenade to log off in the bunker, because as we were going down the steps there, I'd never been in the bunker before. And I didn't know if there was a gas line or anything down there, so yeah, as I went down there for the second time and realised that the gas had disappeared, I sort of clicked, oh wait, that's a pox grenade. And there was a player down there who's thrown that, because I've obviously heard the door open. Yeah, so there's 2 ways up. Okay, so what do you mean, like there's 2 ways to get out, or there's 2 ways? So can you come back out the front door? Oh, okay, so they could have exited that room, is what you're saying. They could have thrown the pox grenade and ran out of that room. And left the bunker. Wow. I had no idea. We literally had no idea about that. Because we finished looting the bunker and then we went back up the main staircase and ran out through level 1 or whatever it was. Wow. Well, that is a real possibility. I thought for sure that they must have just logged out because I thought that was the only way out of that room. But yeah, now you mention that, they could have just legged it out that other exit that you're talking about. I mean, fucking top play by them for throwing that pox grenade. It literally just, there's no chance of us getting through that gas without being absolutely fucked up. And like, we had absolutely crap gear. All I had was a AK-74U with a mag and then had a chambered LAR. No night vision, just a head torch. Oh cool, that's a bloody good way to figure it out, isn't it? I wish that they added something like that in the Cherno, into Chernarus, because it really needs it. Like right now, if I could be looking around for a punch card instead of running around aimlessly looking for players to get into a bunker. That's why I was so excited for the 1.23 update. They were revamping Northwest Airfield. I thought for sure they're chucking in a bunker or some sort of something over there. But it's literally just like some sort of basement underneath a jail building. I'm so keen for that update to come out. Got the new DMR in my hands. Over here to the right is a better spot to look over the VMC. We'll see the jail doors and see whether they're open or not. Yeah, I mean, I've got to, definitely when the update comes out, we're not going to bother doing it now because it's just going to get wiped, but when the update comes out, we are definitely going to give ourselves a crack at building a base, because, you know, we often just find ourselves, oh, looks like construction just got a gas zone. Might force some people our way. Yeah, we just find ourselves just running, looking for players. We never find them. I don't know. We definitely need a goal to work towards. And a base or heading to a bunker seems like a good option. So when the new update drops, stay tuned for that. That'll be probably one of the first or second or third videos that pops out after the 1.23 update. The fuck is that? Oh, that's a pig. Jesus. I wonder how far out that is. If I had a suppressor, I'd literally take a shot at them. The blaze is just so fucking loud and you can't suppress it. that gas zone was over the construction area. Can't see it yet. Maybe it was over South Barracks. Yeah, okay, so South Barracks got hit. Interesting. Oh, spewing that we couldn't mess around with that 3-man squad. That would have been so good. I'm actually kicking myself I didn't take that shot when he stood still. That was not, you couldn't have got a better fucking headshot than that. Literally the back of his head was just staring at me going, please send a 308 my way. And I didn't. I was so scared that the second I pulled that trigger, he was going to do the little fucking what? Little fucking dodge a bullet when it's in midair. Crouch out of nowhere or fucking go prone. But no, he just stood there, and then the second I went, oh, I better take it, he fucking moved. Oh well. I think we might wrap it up here soon. I'm gonna loot some of these bunkers down here for a NVG Headstrap. Pretty well done, one massive loot. Made our way back to Northwest Airfield. At least this live stream is a little bit more eventful. I wish it could have been more eventful. But that is perfect timing. What the fuck did I just hear to my side? Must have been a tree. Sounded like a chicken. Literally sounded like a chicken getting killed. Our tactical goggles are definitely better than those ones. Yeah, maybe it's a tree. Let's try it again. Maybe zombies over near those barracks, which is a bit weird. Suppressed pistol, and I've got the suppressor for it, but I don't really have the inventory space. said we were gonna end it, but that chopper crash is calling my fucking name. That is just behind South Barracks. I'm on there, bud. Get in here. You can stay in there. That is too tempting. And once again, we're in full bucket mode. We're gonna leg it straight across the middle of the airfield and see what happens. It's funny because I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get sniped at. My leg is gonna get broken. I'm gonna have to crawl around as a bush, trying to find a bush to craft a splint. And I've got no rags on me. Might be able to use that full bandage, but I'm not too sure about that. Now, I think I'd be able to see, yeah, I'd definitely be able to see the smoke bills off to the right. It must be, there it is, just behind the gas zone. Every man and their dog would be running towards us right now in the area. Main thing I'm hoping for is a VSD. If I can become a suppressed ghillie, obviously I've got to get a fucking suppressor for it, but bloody hell, even just a bottle suppressor on a VSD, I'm more than happy with that. That 3-man squad, the initial direction they were running was sort of more towards Severograd. They might have had a base somewhere over there, but they could have chucked a massive left hook and ran in this direction, so they might have heard this chopper crash and they could be running over. Which in all honesty wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Russian or an American? Come on, load in. You can do it. American chopper, okay. From what I've found, the American choppers don't seem to have as good of loot or as much loot as the Russian choppers. That's just my take. But, yeah, I seem to find a hell of a lot more loot and better loot at the Russian choppers as opposed to the American ones. That's obviously all got to change because in the new update they are rolling out that LARs and SVDs don't spawn at chopper crashes or convoys anymore. They are exclusively in the toxic zones, and the DMR will be spawning at chopper crashes, so these things are going to be heavily contested in the new update. At the moment, if the server's pretty quiet, you know, chopper crash is almost free. You can pretty well loot it. No troubles in the world. Hello? What have we stumbled across here? Another badly damaged lockpick. That is nothing that we need. Who in their right mind build an improvised shelter right there? I have no clue. Such a popular tree line to sit in. Actually gave me a heart attack when I ran into that, but it's alright, we'll move on. God, I'd love to see that 3-man squad just fucking right out in the open paddock right now. Wow, the chopper really doesn't want to load in for me, does it? Now, I'd have to say, at least be pretty confident that we are definitely the first ones here. Which gives us a prime opportunity to either get in and loot it before anyone else does, or sit and watch it and use it as bait. But I doubt I'm going to be able to sneak in there and not aggro a zombie. And again, I could be wrong. Someone else could have gotten here before me, I suppose. I could be the one getting baited. But, you know what, we're going to risk it. We're going to risk it for the biggies. Stealth kill that zombie. He doesn't fucking hear me. God, they've been hearing me bad lately. The second I get within like 2 meters of them, they just turn their head. I'm a full ghillie, crouch walking. You shouldn't be able to hear me. Beautiful. What have we got? What have we got? Troll pants? No. Gas mask? No. More clothes? Hell no. Wool gloves, we'll take them. Boonie hat, I'm tempted. USG, pistol suppressor. That one's got a pistol suppressor on it as well. Gun cleaning kit, thanks. Other than that, absolutely jack shit. This is what I mean, the American choppers, they've just got that fucking terrible loot. There's nothing good here, I swear. You hear a chopper crash, fall down, and it's a fucking it's right next to Northwest Airfield. You'd think it'd almost be a given that it's got an LAR or... God, I thought that was a player. An LAR or even an NVG Headstrap. Like, come on, that's exactly what I need, and it wasn't there. I wouldn't even say that's rare, but still. If that's a Russian chopper there, I'm calling it. That's got an AUG, if not an AUG AX. Possibly even a plate carrier, possibly a helmet. Oh well, we'll live with it. This right here looks like a perfect spot to absolutely annihilate anyone who goes to it though. It's a shame we had to kill that zombie. God, we got 4 pistol suppressors now and no pistol to use it on. I think I'm not even going to blow repair in it. That can just get dropped. That can go. Got a blood bag, crest cells, that's good. Don't need that anymore. Although I'll take the ammo out of it. Got these bad boys and nothing to use them with. sad. If you're wondering the server we're playing on, this is official servers on PlayStation 5. It's an Australian server, and it's my pretty well go-to. SY0009. Doesn't look like there's many people on. So, yeah, I mean, how long have we been going for? We've been going for about an hour and a half, a little bit longer. I reckon it's a good time to call it. We messed around with a 3-man squad, heard a fair few shots, did some looting. All on a day's work for a Ghillie in DayZ. Oh god. But yeah, thanks to everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.